Well, I guess since it was, shout out to Math. Call it Podderhouse, right?
I'm a genius. I'm a motherfucking genius.
Podderhouse.
I'm cursing within the first 5 minutes so you can't monetize.
The funny thing about it is that when I edit it, I take all the curses out. So I learned. You had somebody else. You had somebody else run your YouTube.
Ain't
That's
that
different? You had somebody else run your YouTube.
No, bro. I do that.
Well, you gave me the password a long time ago, and I saw it. I remember a long time ago you gave me the password.
Right.
So you knew how to run a YouTube, but then
I figured it out.
But then you got comfortable.
I got comfortable.
You had somebody else run your YouTube.
No, I didn't. I never had somebody else running my YouTube.
That's how they saw your numbers and left.
No.
Same thing that happened to me.
I had somebody uploading, but he was not running the YouTube.
But you don't realize that when you put them.
If he was running the YouTube, first of all, this person's name will not be spoken tonight. Let's leave that alone. It's Thanksgiving.
Let me ask you a question.
Be grateful for things.
If you knew how to run a YouTube, you know that you can appoint a manager? Did you turn your YouTube into the...
My settings don't have manager.
Yes, because you didn't turn it into... He didn't teach you how to turn it into a business.
My settings don't have manager. I'm telling you.
All right, because you didn't turn it into the business page.
I did turn it into a business page.
Your settings have managers.
Listen, everything about my YouTube is weird to people. I go to networks and they're like, "Oh, your CPM rate is what? This makes no sense." I don't know. I got some special shit going on, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to tell you. My different.
Welcome back. How you doing?
What do you mean, welcome. I've been here.
I
though.
Joe was 45 minutes late.
No, he was actually walked in. He walked in on time. But I don't know what Podderhouse means. That's something that one of y'all came up with. But
Podderhouse is a play on words.
Well, I guess people like
Slaughterhouse, Podderhouse.
I'm not into the wordplay.
You're not into the
I'm not into all that.
It's fire though. It's fire.
I mean, I'm not into the. And you never was a subliminal guy neither. So I don't understand the word. I thought, but you have it.
No, people understood it. You read the comments, you would have figured it out.
I didn't read it.
That's an M3S3 sweater?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know about that?
Yeah, shout out to damn, I'm forgetting his name right now. That's whack. There's some battle rap shit though.
Shout out to everybody. So this is what I want to say. So we are in Flip the Script Studio. Shout out to G Money. I want to shout both of you out. Thank you for coming. Math. I wanted to sit down with Mav, and Mav came up with the idea that, no, we should get all of us back on there, and then we go to Joe. Now, I don't know if we're going to make it to Joe's.
Flip, this was your idea. Stop it.
No, are you crazy?
This was your idea.
I said, I want to interview you on the podcast.
Yeah, you was like, it's my turn.
Yes, and you said, yo, get Joe up there. So, now we have it up here.
Yeah.
With me, how I feel today, and I told, I'm down to speak about whatever. I was telling Joe earlier, I tried to get some information from you earlier as far as how to talk, how to speak. You gave me none.
I told you, man. This is Joda. This is Joda we dealing with, bro. I call him with questions. I get off the phone with more questions.
Do you think that's nice that he does that?
No, I think that it helps you figure out shit on your own.
When he was younger, he did complain about getting help from others. People don't want to extend their hand.
Yeah, now he's jaded.
You don't believe in extending a hand to others if we need help?
I do. That was the answer. I do. I do believe in extending a hand to others when they need help.
So why don't you help? Why you didn't help me when I asked you for?
Stop it. My 5th time here. What you mean I ain't help you?
It's 3rd.
Same shit.
Yeah, 3rd.
What, you think I just go places 3 times?
Second, actually. Are we selfish, guys?
You think that's a thing for me?
Are we selfish?
Are we selfish?
Yes.
No, because I think between the 3 of us, we probably take care of about 100 people.
Oh, all right. There we go. You did all that with the cameras. Ain't nobody touched these mic stands.
At all. You got to move this shit around. I hate these. I don't know why y'all use these type of mics.
Because we want to. We didn't judge you and your mics and your lavaliers.
Hey, the lavaliers, they cool.
They
man,
are.
you
They
know?
are. Are we selfish, yo?
I think humans are selfish.
Why?
Could know. How am I supposed to know?
Are you selfish?
I have been.
When do you realize it's not good to be selfish? When people blast it on the internet?
No. When you realize you get way more by being selfless.
And you got way more with being selfless.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the people in the higher position where we learn that, they're the most selfish people, yes? They choose to help who they want to help. A lot of people help people and they'll lift you up in order to bring you down.
I feel like that type of was created by people at the bottom who feel like it's everybody else's job to give them something. So they say people who got a lot are selfish when it really makes no sense. If you run a business, you have employees, you take care of your employees and all that shit. You know what I mean? You got a family, you take care of your family. Like, it's selfish being broke is selfish. You got a family, you got kids that you gotta take care of. Being broke is fucking selfish.
Yeah, new math. He's talking that shit there.
You agree with that?
Kicking that shit.
You agree with that?
I don't know if I agree with it, but
so why are you hyping him?
Because
saying he's talking that shit. If you don't agree with it, you send him, my friend, into a rabbit hole.
Because I enjoy an interesting concept, and that's an interesting concept. Being broke is selfish. Something to think about.
If you have a family, children.
We need to put that on a T-shirt.
Being broke is selfish.
Being broke is selfish.
If it was said in here, I think that I get dibs on that one. I think it is good. I think being broke is selfish, but at the same time, we have been considered selfish in our own ways, all three of us, caring about ourselves. Now, how I look at it, is
Ain't nobody call me
selfish. They have.
Ain't nobody called me selfish.
They ain't really calling me selfish.
Yeah, ain't nobody calling me selfish.
They call me a thief.
Where you get this title from, bro?
Wait, greedy and selfish? It don't.
Nah, I don't really hear people call me greedy.
I knew there was gonna be games going on just by the background.
So hold on.
What is that?
Nobody called you selfish before.
I'm not saying that, but I don't think that's been a reoccurring thing in my career.
That don't make no sense.
I think we all selfish. I think both of y'all are selfish. If I'm selfish,
How?
you guys are selfish.
How?
Well, because you think about self, right? We put ourselves first in any situation that happens.
Speak for yourself. What are you talking about?
I put myself first. I do.
You put yourself first.
Besides my children, my family, I come first.
All right, cool. So Joe can speak for himself.
That ain't even selfish. That's self-centered.
Here you go. So what's the definition of selfish?
Look it up. I'm not playing with you today.
What's the definition? No, we just talked. What's the definition of selfish?
That's not
one
selfish.
who acts like self. Selfish.
I think that the main point is that each one of us have been is something negative.
Selfish, devoted to or caring only for oneself, concerned primarily with one's own interests, benefits, welfare, etc., regardless of others, characterized by or manifesting concern or care only for oneself.
Okay, I'm not selfish, no.
Yeah,
we're not selfish. My fault.
Yeah.
That was a trick though, and I tell you that was a shot at you. I just had a conversation with you off camera to help me. You allowed me to go down the rabbit hole while you hype my man, and I just want to show you something. You need to reevaluate yourself today. Yeah. It was a trick. We know we're not selfish.
What's he talking about?
Tell him.
He don't know what he's talking about.
Tell him.
You know what it is? This is what happened.
What?
Flip has done absolutely zero preparation, and he's just freestyling off the top of the head. When I walked in, I asked him, I said, what are we talking about? He said, I got a few ideas. Didn't say another word to me for 45 minutes. And now he's sitting here trying to do improv. So I'm going to leave him on the edge while he attempts to do this improv.
Did I not talk to you before this and say, Joe?
He called his girl.
I didn't call my girl.
Wow.
He called a girl. He called somebody.
So,
I did.
So this is a Seinfeld episode.
What else did he do? He fixed some cameras. He moved the chairs around. He did everything but the most important part, which is, hey, what we going to talk about?
Welcome to the show about nothing, where we'll be talking about blather.
I brought it to him. I said, yo, nigga spilled all that tea last time. Now what's up?
Right. Where we going now?
I said that.
I think that our three.
Now you know we selfish. Yeah. Now what else?
No, but
what else we got?
Us three. You should be, but that's bad. 3 great minds. You mean to tell me that it can go ping, 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 ping?
That's how Joe thinks podcasting should work, but that's not how podcasting works.
But how does it work?
Hey, what we talking about? Let's prepare for it. Let's
You have
research
notes?
it.
Oh, so we need topics?
I never had notes before. Never. I never had notes before. I never used notes. I mean, I know about the guests and I do research, but I never had notes.
Explains a lot.
What do you mean? Let's get. What do you mean explains a lot?
It explains a lot.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
You should do notes.
Really?
You should get notes.
And have papers here in front of me?
I
And
didn't
do
say
notes?
that. I did not say that.
You don't do notes? Everybody does notes.
I don't do notes.
You really don't have no topics.
What now?
We're doing a show on Thanksgiving, and you didn't think to come up with topics?
No, I did not.
You're yanking away from their families and their loved ones.
No. This was his.
Talk about, yo.
Are we selfish?
You know what? Quiz Flip, you are selfish.
How about
you are selfish.
Let me teach you something.
You're definitely selfish.
Yeah.
Number one, I'm not gonna be the butt of the joke
These niggas Thanksgiving.
at all.
My girl,
my
girl said, "Yo, you go to do a podcast on Thanksgiving?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Who?" I said, "I'm going to with Flip." She said, "Didn't you do? Am I bugging? Didn't you do Flip?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "How many times you going to do Flip?"
Here we are.
So.
And I'm in the crib. I'm in the cribs fighting with depression. I had to pop a Prozac to come to this shit.
So here's the thing. Number one, we got to take accountability. It was your idea to come today. Stop. We supposed to do yesterday. Stop your nonsense. It was your idea.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Hold on.
That is a lie.
Are you crazy?
That is a bold.
Whose idea was it to come on Thanksgiving?
Yours.
So y'all blaming everything on me.
Yes,
It
it
is
was.
yours.
It was yours.
I
stop.
said to you, yo, Wednesday I can't make it. Family.
Right.
You said next.
I then said, let's do it Friday. I was gonna leave. Yo, did this?
You all right?
Yo,
You just
Did he get you?
You just lied. I'm sorry.
Spit this. Yo, I just seen somebody get beat up on the internet.
Word.
Just like that.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, that'll be a skit.
I'm gonna be
Yo,
Adam
spit on
22.
me. Spit on me.
Why you-
Yeah, boogie.
Why you want to fight me? Because you just lied.
Yo,
You're lying on camera.
so I said Friday I was gonna come here after my pod, and then because you my man, I said actually I'm free tomorrow night too. You pick it, and you picked it.
I didn't say Thursday.
Then how the did we get here, Flip?
Because of you.
If you didn't say Thursday.
Welcome to the show with no topics. We have nothing to talk about.
That nigga Boogie, he got out of there in that little fight.
Yeah, you saw that shit.
He got out of there.
Now here's the question:
Let the pros
is that
take
kid gonna commit
sit-
suicide?
Sit back. And let the-
Is
What do you mean?
that kid gonna commit suicide?
Oh, I got a better one for you.
What?
And this is fine because I ain't gonna touch this on my pod. If I'm that kid, I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm suing the network and I'm suing you. I'm suing both of y'all. Whoever I can sue in this, I'm suing. It's on. It's up. You me? I just got assaulted at your place of work.
Yeah, that was crazy. But at the same time, like, I don't know when this new generation came in where I'm gonna say some very disrespectful shit to you and just sit here and expect nothing to happen. Like, he should have been on his feet if he was gonna let the B word fly like that. Like, I don't think that was I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't good.
I can't speak to where they come from, how they grew up, how they were raised, how they fight. I can't. I know if that happened to me, I'm suing.
At the end of that day, he looked like he disrespected the Fire Nation. Like, it was.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like what you just said.
What?
Let's talk about don't talk about the pros. Like you know my history. Huh? You know my history. Huh? Half these started because of me. Huh? Who have you helped start? Huh?
Yeah.
Half these started because of me. A lot of monetization is because of Flip. I started a whole movement on YouTube with hundreds of millions of views. Me by myself.
Talk that shit, Flip.
I'm talking about pros. I think I could do better with preparing myself. I agree, but don't push me back. Like let the pros get it. I just feel like I wanted us to have conversation because this is what it is.
20 minutes later.
Math did tell me, yo, let's talk about topics, right? I feel like on his podcast, I watch it. He talks to the guests, and he have topics. On yours, you have topics as well.
We just had a topic. You
It
you're
was great.
erasing it right now.
No, Adam 22.
You're getting it the fuck out of here right now.
No. Adam.
There's a 2-minute clip.
This is how Slaughterhouse broke up.
Oh, you know what's wrong with niggas like this? I tell y'all.
Niggas like this.
Like
come
this.
on, man. Don't point. Be like niggas like this.
No.
Ain't no other niggas like this.
Yeah.
Ain't no other niggas like this.
Let me tell you what's
Don't
wrong
let
with
this
Math.
nigga get you niggas confused. Ain't no other.
Let me tell you why I say Math. You see, Math, he would agree with me a couple of years ago because he was at the spectrum of understanding, not being understood.
What you talking about?
Everybody was against him. Now, I'm on the throne and you're in a better position. Oh, you want to talk and point fingers.
Flip,
Don't forget when you point one finger,
Flip
3 pointing at you.
trying his best to argue with us.
No, I'm not.
I got the itis, Joe. I don't know if you got the itis.
Got the
I ain't
bubble
trying to
guts.
argue. You got it, Flip.
I love you, man.
Types of
Right,
shit
3
going
years
on
ago,
over
nigga, I would have shook your hand and been like, yeah, Flip, go, yeah.
The guy got punched in the face. I saw it today.
Right.
He called him. Do you think that word warrant the guy to get punched in the face?
I think there was already tension because he was on the show before that and they kicked him off. Then they bring him back on and they put him on there with one of the guys that was there when he got kicked out. And, you know, it is what it is. It was a lot of shit going on in that clip. Just claiming criminal activity, then unclaiming criminal activity. It was a lot of weird shit going on, man.
A lot of people are going to end up blaming Adam 22. Do you think that he should take the blame for that?
What, for the fight?
They're going to blame him. They're going to, same thing when fights happen at the studio. They're going to blame the
I think
the
Adam
host.
I think Adam was very reluctant to get up out of his seat. I think it took him a little while. I think he just wanted to see where it was going to go.
Homeboy about 7-8 punches in before I made him.
Bruh, 7, 8?
Do you think he should
I mean,
take
went
the blame
Super
for that?
Saiyan on.
Who else supposed to take the blame?
Here we go.
That's crazy.
Joe, stop.
I'm answering the question.
Stop.
Stop
being corporate and come back.
Here's the question. Here's the real question.
Come on, man.
Would you have put that out?
I wouldn't have put it out, number one. Number two, them two wouldn't have been on my beautiful white couches. Y'all, these just be putting anybody on the couch. Talking about some content.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have put it out and they wouldn't be in your couches in the first. So you would avoid. So prevention is better than the cure. You would have prevented. You know what I'm saying? Prevention is better than the cure.
Look,
Meaning
man,
you wouldn't have had them there at all.
They wouldn't have been there. Who are these niggas?
But you can't blame. They're gonna blame the host, but I don't feel like Adam should be blamed.
It's his show and his space and his staff.
right. It wasn't live, was it?
No.
Nah, he put it out.
Yeah, he put it out.
I agree with that part. I agree.
So what are we talking about?
But people are gonna blame him for that fight happening. Why do we hold? Why
Your
would we
fight
hold-
was live?
My flight was live. Yes.
Okay, so you ain't had no control over that.
What fight you had?
Yo, you don't remember the Flip? He had a 101 outside. He slipped on one of them gate things on the floor, and the guy let him up, so he felt like he was honorable. He brought him up to the podcast. Then his cousin showed up, starting to fight, and in between his cousin and the other dude's fight, Flip sneaky two pieces. I'm like, bing, bing, one time. I was like, yo, break it up. Break it up.
Oh my God.
Quiz. Yo,
Listen.
was foul.
I lost a lot.
That?
I lost a lot of
Never?
money. I lost a
Wow.
lot of money behind that, and that's something
He
I'm
didn't
not-
lose behind that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I lost a lot of money
No, you
behind
didn't.
that. Yes, I did.
I know 4 staff members of yours that said you lost nothing.
They all liars,
Okay, cool.
except for one. I know you're talking about, but I lost money behind that. I did.
Right.
I lost because they sent it to Maestros, so they backed out for 3 months, and Then I lost Patreon subscribers because that was wrong. Y'all jumped. And they felt that, you lost the one-on-one.
Because you threw in a sneaky toothpiece.
Yeah, well, at the time, that that's what was on my mind at the time.
Homeboy was in the corner. It wasn't even like, let me help my cousin out. This nigga was losing. You just doing the pink. All right, break it up.
You should know about sneaking.
I don't sneak nobody.
You sneak two.
I don't sneak nobody. I don't sneak nobody.
Nobody saw it coming. You didn't give. You don't. I mean, of course you want to fight, but you didn't give any
warning. There's a
warning.
teleprompter that goes across my forehead.
You don't give no
warning. When I look
warning.
at you a certain way, it says, "I'm about to hit you."
Nobody knows that. Do you give warnings like those? And you can fight. I seen you challenge people to a fight, but you never said, "I'm going to punch you." Throw your hands. No, you say, "Yo, step back, punch." Somebody said, "Whoa," you punch.
Right. Oh, we bringing this up?
No, I'm just saying.
Joe got to go back to Jersey. Don't get him involved, man.
I agree. No, what you mean get him involved? He all right.
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
We're just talking about the topic is assaulting. We have all been
finally,
except for you.
Finally,
I don't
the
think
liquor's here.
You never had a fight or anything.
The show's about to get good.
Hit.
You did get hit. You got snuck.
That tape never came out.
Yo, did you want to fight Mickey Fax after that? Not at all.
Why not?
Why would I want to fight Mickey Fax?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, he asked why, I'm just asking, why not? Shout out to Mickey Fax.
Yeah, shout out to Mickey Fax. Oh, that thing he's doing with the school.
Mickey Fax didn't owe me nothing.
He didn't owe you nothing.
But see, I don't like comments like that. He didn't owe me nothing. So that means...
but because it gets confusing, because then when he's talking about it later, and he's like, oh, my man, you got to kind of redefine your man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, you don't, man. This is hip-hop. Just use words loosely. I did not have the relationship equity with Mickey Fax for him to jump up and join a fight with 5 for me. He didn't owe me that at all.
But you're saying that now. That's what I'm saying. Stop going corporate. Like, why do you go like that?
I said that then. I was never mad at him. There was never a period where I was mad at him.
If 5 guys come right now and attack you and we sit here, you wouldn't be mad at us? You wouldn't be mad at me?
Well, I might be mad at you.
Yo, can we get back to talking about
hold on.
jumper?
I'm having a conversation.
I might be mad at you because this is your space.
You're blowing a very good topic.
Don't say that. Watch your mouth, man. Don't try to make it to try to gather people against me. That shit don't work. I stand on mine.
Gather people against
I don't quiver. Nigga, let me blow the topic then. I'm not one of the. I'm not quivering for y'all.
They're still trying to argue with
I'm not. No, I'm not
even saying nothing.
No, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking to the people.
Say nothing.
I'm talking to the people. I'm not quivering
Yo,
like, oh yeah, let me change because
Captain Turnip over here.
No, not you, man. I'm just saying the people.
Okay, Flip
Yayo. He said I'm talking to the
Flip Yayo.
He said I'm talking to the people.
I'm just saying, man. 5 came in here fight Joe. He said he wouldn't be mad. I'll be mad.
Today's sponsor is 7-Eleven.
I'll be if right now if right now somebody attacked me and Mav don't, based off the extensive relationship that I have with him, and you know you since 16, if you don't at least attempt to stop it, I'll be upset at you guys.
You and Mav relationship was not like mine and Mickey Fax at the time.
Okay.
And shout out to Mickey Fax.
Shout out to Mickey Fax. So since you didn't get mad at him, did you ever?
I was mad at myself.
Okay.
Right.
I was mad at myself.
Did you ever work it out? Like, you ever hang out with him again and become cool? Was the relationship the same?
Yeah, I mean, we're fine. But we've always been fine.
Did you hang out with him again after that? That's what I mean.
I'm sure I've seen Mickey Fax somewhere since then.
Did you hang out with him? Answer the question directly. Did you hang out with him? Did you invite him? Fax, come outside. We hanging out today.
No, but I don't invite anybody anywhere.
Yo, look, man. Him and Mickey got that Nas and AZ relationship in belly.
Hey, me and Mickey Fax are fine. I don't know what these niggas talking about.
Don't say these.
I don't know what they're talking about. Me and Mickey
around.
Fax are fine.
Shout out to Mickey Fax. Javante Davis.
Here's a funny thing, man. Mickey Fax was there when the whole dope shit popped off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he gave me a dap afterwards.
And said what to you?
Your hand's bleeding.
Mickey's a nice guy,
Yeah,
man.
he's a nice guy.
You're so stupid.
What do we do about guys?
When the whole dope popped off. You can't say that if you pop it off.
Exactly.
You can't say when it
Joe,
popped
let's be
off.
real. Somebody says, "So what's up, dog?" He starts taking off his shit. After you politely asked him, let's give each other space, and they agree. They violate that. You say, "Yo, got my face." You know, perception is everything.
You're on crazy.
Perception is everything. I would have been a life-size that day. And there's nothing wrong with being a life-size. But just for me at the time, I felt like you're doing too much. And that happens. Sometimes people do too much on the wrong day. That's why I tell people, tell my mother, tell my girlfriends, argue with nobody in the street because you don't know what they're going to.
Going through.
Yeah, going through. You know? You trying to get in on this, Joe? What's up, man? No? Damn.
I'm going to ask y'all a question. Javante Davis asked Floyd Mayweather for his termination papers. How do you feel about that, Joe? That Javante want off of Mayweather promotion?
I don't feel any way about it. I don't know enough about it.
I think it's a natural evolution for anyone to kind of want to control their own career after a while.
Why though? What is not good about the deal? Do we come to a point in our lives that we don't want to give anybody PC anymore? And do we equate with wanting to be on our own, not being loyal anymore?
No, but it's like, okay, being part of Mayweather Promotions while Mayweather is still boxing is like being on good music while Kanye's still rapping.
Is he still boxing now?
Yeah.
He's doing expeditions.
In China. In China.
He feels the way.
China, Japan, whatever.
He felt the way that every time it's time for him to fight, Floyd would promote a fight. He would complain about that. But I'm pretty sure the more money you make, so say Floyd getting a 20% or 30%, the more money you make, you're still making a larger share, 70. So do you feel like you can do it without? Do you get to a point that I'm bigger than I was before? I don't need.
You got to
this
remember,
anymore.
Floyd went through the same.
He did.
So it's just a natural evolution for anyone to want to control their own destiny.
But people end up feeling away. Look, I heard Drake left Wayne, right? Meek.
But Drake didn't do it in a way where you're like, oh, Drake is leaving Wayne because of you didn't really get all of that. You just leveled up. It was time. They still homies.
Meek and Ross.
I don't understand that because I don't know any paperwork.
They got it.
You know, I've sat with people. There's an episode coming out soon. I'm not gonna say who it is. Who in the public fought to get out of their deal, like publicly, and then look back later, it was like it wasn't that bad. So,
Do you agree, Joe, that like people, when you reach a certain height in your life, that it's time to move on? Can you forever be signed to somebody? We know. I don't want to say this because they're gonna actually take it out. I'm gonna leave it, but we know a couple of people that's close to us that signed for a long time that went out of their situation. Can you just be signed for somebody for forever, or you should always want to look to do better? Not that you catch on, but I just want to say.
I don't know, right? It seemed like Drake and Lucian got a good forever deal going. I think Steph has a forever deal with Under Armour now.
Yeah.
There are a few forever deals that
work.
Are great.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of the 2-3%, then it's normal evolution, right? Like whatever I accepted 5 years ago, if I do what I got to do and stay on my trajectory, I shouldn't want to accept that 5 years later.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But there's a time to do that. So you put 5 years on it. Some people, they jump out there too soon, and they realize
Get your head cracked.
Yeah. Oh snap! I didn't have on my parachute. Boom.
But then you have situations like where people. Do you think that it's people around you that tell you something, or you look at a contract and see like, damn, hold on, like I can get this, or I'm giving this, and And I could, like, do you think it's that, or do you think it's a person really feeling internally that, I don't have to, like, what comes over you to do that? It's evolution, right? It's just human.
No, I'm not gonna say it's evolution. In some cases, it's evolution. Some cases, pocket watching. Some cases is, just somebody being curious about what they're able to do on their own.
Really?
Yeah, and I think that if you're gonna do that, if you're part of a strong team, like Kyrie leaving after winning a ring with LeBron, in my opinion, was a bad decision. You're leaving a winning team to go to a team that did not win. You think what I'm saying?
He didn't want to be under his shadow anymore. Could you look at it like that?
Okay, whether he was under it, and then that's the ego thing, where you're looking at it like, I'm under his shadow. You weren't under his shadow when that crowd was cheering. You hit that 3-pointer to put them up. The crowd wasn't, yeah, go LeBron's homeboy. They weren't saying that. They were like, go Kyrie. Like, yeah. And sometimes if being the star player of a team is important to you, then, bro, you're going to have a tough road because, you're not going to have real help. You're going to want to be the star. Being on the squad with LeBron, what? I'll be the sixth man.
Well, look how you look at it, but he's not looking at it like that. Look, you're looking at it like that because that's LeBron James. Somebody who built.
I think Kyrie's issue was that he found out that they thought about trading him, and he was like, "Damn."
Think so?
But at the same time, you are on a team, LeBron James, and this is at a time where he's made the last 9 playoffs. I mean, nine finals. So people are gonna definitely give him credit for those situations. But look now, been on the Lakers 3 years?
You only won one championship with them.
One championship ring.
That's
didn't
during
make
COVID.
the playoffs 1 year, and now we're waiting to see what's gonna happen the next. But you look at Kyrie, like the team that you went to a team, left that team, and then that team went to the finals. Now people don't know where to value you. You dig what I'm saying? You still Kyrie, you still get out there, bust his ass, but leader of the team, we have yet to see that.
Real quick, sorry, man. Just remember something. When you're using it, you wanted out of a situation before. I don't know if you could talk about it too much, but you wanted out of.
I wanted out of a million situations. I wanted out of all the situations.
And I'm talking about music time that I'm aware of, not podcast time. I'm talking about when I was younger. You wanted out of certain situations. What made you come up to those type of, what made you come up to those points? Of I don't want to be a part of something anymore. I don't want to do it like this anymore. Is it evolution? Is it?
I mean, for me, it was evolution.
Okay.
It's always evolution.
Joe, you was on Rockefeller, right?
For a day.
For a day.
A month.
Yeah.
Not very long.
Yo, let me just say this real quick. I got to talk to Skane and them, and I need to have Skane talk to him again because, not even Skane, something's confusing me. Pump It Up, your record. But then how does Jay get to monetize over Pump It Up with the remix under his joint? He did a perform. Like, what did you do to get in there? How did, like,
don't monetize.
Yo, I love that. I want to say again, I love that.
Me too.
I love that.
What?
No.
You love that? That's crazy.
No, I love the fact that he dropped Pump It Up. It's the hottest record in the streets. Jay-Z jumps on it, as he usually does at that time. You know what I'm saying? And then Joe jumps back on it. It's like, nah, we're not going to let that just,
hold on. Give me
we're not going to leave it right there.
All right, hold on.
I love that. You don't see artists really doing that. You know what I'm saying?
How is it able to be Pump It Up Jay-Z song? Freestyle, how did they make it into a song? He's monitored. That means he gets royalties over that, right?
Tidal?
Yes, on iTunes.
I cleared it.
Yeah, bang, bang.
Oh.
What you think is going to happen?
I thought it was a full-time Jack move for real.
Do you get publishing off of that?
I mean, I cleared it.
Yeah, okay, there it is.
So he performed it, too, on stage at one point. I think it was one of them.
I was there at that show. That's dope. Why are you acting so astonished by this?
Your growth is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Joe, you don't remember me meeting you. I think it was outside Speed. And I was like, yeah, I'm about to go kill that beat. You gave me the He went inside. And yo, but my Pump It Up remix was fire. But I don't know where it's at right now. But
his
body and shit.
He has amazing growth.
Huh? What?
Pause. But
Whoa.
I did it on purpose again.
God damn,
I will not be the butt of anybody's joke. They forfeit each time. Yeah, y'all gonna tag? Y'all gonna join forces? Pause. Yeah, what?
Yo, you wanted to sit in the middle, my.
I'm just saying.
Your head is gonna be on the swivel, my.
So let's switch.
We good. Yours is on the swivel. You're the one going like this.
Let's switch. Growth.
And you told me you got air in here.
I do.
Where?
I like the curtains. I ain't gonna lie. I like the curtains. I'm still trying to figure out why you got all these game systems up here.
Where the fuck you see some air?
You want air?
Where's air coming right now?
There's none coming right now, but I can activate it for you.
Oh, please activate some air.
Is that padding or speakers? That's padding?
Why you do? Here you do that.
Is that velvet?
If you want some air, I can activate it for you. What the f are you waiting for?
Activate it.
It's hot as hell in here.
No, it's not. Don't do that.
That's baking under these lights. 8 full.
That's a fact.
You feel me? I can't
Alcohol.
Smoke
Nah,
You
hell
can't
no.
smoke in here.
Why?
I had to go downstairs, right? There was this, oh my God. This white dude drunk down there.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to a group of Asian guys, I think. And you could tell the dude was drunk. How did I know when them Asian walked away that he was going to turn around, look at me? I'm sitting there in my head there like this.
I make eye contact.
He came right over. Started beating me down about a bunch of shit. I smoked the whole cig with this guy. Well, not with him, but he stood
You
there.
had to go all the way downstairs?
To smoke.
Come on, Flip. We got to do better, man.
We don't.
We got to do better.
No, we don't. No, we do not.
We got to do better, son.
What do you mean do better? I don't smoke. So I wouldn't go to a vicinity.
Yeah, but you accommodating your guests, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You know how fire this would do 1 million views if me and Joe was able to smoke in here, bro.
I'm sorry.
Because they don't get to see him smoke on his show. They don't get to see me smoke on my show. But on your show,
Nah, I'm good.
if we just was like smoking mad for
No.
smoking Joe, like that'd be crazy.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
No?
No. You don't smoke on your show. You don't smoke on yours. We ain't smoking on mine.
On mine, I just step outside.
But you smoke cigarettes.
On mine, I step outside.
Yo, when I see your new set, the new set that you got, when I say, okay, Joe, you like it? But I can't help but hear the Jeffersons theme music every time I see it.
Why?
Well, we're moving on now.
Do you? What are you laughing for?
You don't know the Jeffersons theme song?
No, moving on. I just have a question though. Do you like? Mav, let me ask you a question. I want to ask Joe too. When people, this is yourselves from you, right? Listen to what I'm saying. And they do good. Do you feel proud of them? If they're doing good, like, they did it for themselves. Do you feel proud, or you still have some sort of, tension in the back of your mind?
Is there some life shit going on with you? You trying to get answers for? Like, what is this for?
Maybe.
So tell us the situation.
No,
so
I'm not. I'm asking you.
That's too vague, bro. Like, I don't know people that distance themselves from me and then do well. That's not a pattern in my life.
Oh.
I'm just saying, it's not.
I can imagine.
It's not. I'm blessed.
The best thing moving.
I'm blessed. I'm just saying, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm blessed.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Don't move on and do better, huh?
I mean, just think about it.
I can't.
Give it a thought.
I can't.
Ooh.
I can't.
I'm blessed.
What does that mean you're blessed?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm the blessing. You move away from the blessing, stop getting blessed.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh. Got you. Oh.
I'm the prodigal son, you heard?
No
the
shit.
Prodigal son.
We can rap on that. You got him. You got him. We out of here. You got your clip.
I'm not doing that.
You got your clip.
Why you doing that?
This episode is gone now.
Nah. I just know I wanted to know that because a lot of people. It was more to you.
I'm not giving you no heat like he just did.
No. I don't want no heat. I want.
And when you asked it, I heard my first response in my head and said, "No, don't give him that.
Don't give him that.
Don't give him that." So,
and that is what a conversation with Joe is
I'm
like.
proud
on the phone.
of everybody that's gotten away from me. If they do well, I'm happy for everybody.
No, but
if or when they do well.
But here's my thing. I'm never looking at it like, yo, I hope they fail. I hope they this or I hope they that. I had a whole culture turn against me. A whole culture. Off of the misdirection of popular people within that culture who kind of put these tags on me, and because of how I felt about, responding to bullshit, I let it rock, and it became, who I was. Like, they let other people tell them who I was. So, I look back at some of those people and I'd be like, I wish that didn't go down like that, but I'm doing okay.
What do you mean let other people tell them who you were, man? What?
Nah,
Your
just,
actions, man. I hate when you like, man.
bro, but
Man, come on, bro.
let me tell you something.
I'm not laughing at that, man.
9
I
people.
just said,
You would consider the toughest guy.
you want to go to heaven one day? You want to go to heaven?
I don't answer.
You want to go to heaven?
I don't
right?
answer those type of
You want
questions.
to go to hell?
I don't answer those type of
All right,
questions.
if there was a heaven and a hell, which one would you want to go to?
By what is being told to me,
Yeah,
I see where you're going with
you would
this.
want to go to heaven, right?
Based off of
What if God wanted to judge you by 5 minutes of your life? What if He wanted to pick out 5 minutes and say, I'm going to judge your entire life on that? How would you feel?
It's a good question. I wouldn't like it too much.
You wouldn't like it, right?
No.
Because within that 5 minutes, it could be some fuckery or it could be some good shit, but overall, you should be judged on your overall
You had an
life,
hour
right?
of issues, bro.
Right? No, I didn't have an hour.
Math, you punched people.
I didn't have an hour.
We heard you beating people in
I
the
did
store.
not have
Like you
an
did, like,
hour.
man, come on, man. Like you try, like you can't run away from
Yo,
who
I
you
didn't-
were.
Who the hell is he talking to?
I was
This
saying you can't run
guy?
away from you. You're like now.
But nah, we're not. But
That be
but
sounding
understand.
good.
But understand.
He make it sound so good.
Listen,
You
let me
be
tell
at
you
home
something.
like rewrite.
Nah.
You can't
No,
rewrite
I-
history,
he be
man.
killing
I
it.
to you, bro, there's more stories about me doing good than there are bad.
Of course,
There's a lot more.
I've met you personally, but the perception to the public is bad. Was not
Because
is.
no,
people
no.
focus
Was
on 5
was
minutes.
not is.
Let's
Not
not
is.
even
No.
talk about
That's not
public
even true right
perception.
now.
If we,
No,
if
it
we
wasn't
gotta
bad,
be-
man. What you talking? Not is. Not. I said not is. I
Right.
corrected myself.
Right.
Was is you good.
Right.
Was at a point when you.
I'm
go
not
through-
talking about public perception.
You
I'm
want to talk about private perception.
I'm talking about losing money.
Just lost money off math, right?
It's the same thing.
Oh no,
It's,
niggas money not fucking with me. That's what happened.
Hold on, no. Let's
no.
talk. Come on, math. Stop.
Niggas
Math.
lost money not.
Man.
You got him, buddy. You
Man.
got him.
No, I'm gonna just be real. I'm being real,
Math. What you
You
saying,
got it,
bro?
buddy.
Think about what you're saying.
bro. Who are you talking about? And
You
I
know-
can explain.
You
it
know
to
what we're referring to.
Who
We're
are
not
we
referring
talking
to
about?
recent events.
Say who you're talking
You
about.
know already. Why you?
Say who you're talking about.
Math. You
The
was
audience don't know who you're talking
All right,
about.
cool. I am. They do. They know your history.
The audience don't know who you're talking about. Who you talking about?
So you're not. Let me ask you this question. I am going to answer, but let me say this: are you degrading your stature in society by saying that the people that's watching do not know who Math Hoffa is and what he has done in the community of battle rap in the society? Yes or no?
No, I'm saying that if you're gonna say something, be clear about it. You're being very vague right now. You're not saying names. You're not. I don't do that. I say names. Who are you referring to?
I'm referring to people that you have assaulted on camera that in turn allow a
They
league.
lost money.
The league.
You talking about the league? You talking about the league,
I'm
right?
talking about the league. Yes.
All right. So here's a fun fact. Math Hoffa versus Geechee Gotti was the biggest numbers that Caffeine ever did to this day.
It's a fact.
Lose money how? Lose money how?
So you corrected it later? That's what you're saying?
Lose money how?
Matthew Hoffa.
Yeah, lose money how? I'm including the Drake event, including all that shit. Math Hoffa versus Geechee Gotti.
That's a fact, man. But are you
it did the biggest numbers.
So, Mav, let me ask you a question.
Caffeine.
At one point, I could pull up blogs where you felt that you were being mistreated and you'll never have an opportunity again. So you saying that back then when you punched and I watched you run sideways out of the building, not even run, you ran slow, like jogged out. You're saying that you premeditated or saw the future that even if they lose money now, I'm going to make them money later on?
Nah, I just have the keen ability of looking at my mistakes and trying to see the way people could win from it. That's it. Everybody makes mistakes, and there's a lot of people watching. You probably made mistakes and you beat yourself up over it rather than trying to see how you could capitalize on those mistakes or try to make it right. You know what I'm saying? That's what my focus is on. Like he's bringing up from like damn near a decade and a half ago to start an argument today.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? Like. That's not the highlight of my life. I've done so many wonderful things for people.
But you can't stray away from it. Our past makes.
I don't stray away from it, but I don't make that the highlight of my life.
Have you addressed it
like
yourself?
You are attempting to right now?
No, I'm not. Hell no. You did a lot. See, I mean, you trying to bait me into some type of.
I'm not baiting you.
Giving you credit. You did a lot. I know what you've done, but I asked you a question pertaining to something, and that's what it was. I don't think that defines who you are, bro. When you experienced that, I was there, bro. I don't think that defines you. I saw a way better side. I don't think it don't define who you are.
Right. So why not talk about that side? Why not come to your math? Did it bother you that people thought you was this way when I knew that you were actually?
But I said that already.
They never do that, buddy.
They never do that.
That never happens.
No, I said that already. I think you were like anytime I needed you, you came through. I met you different places. You participated in things that you didn't have to participate in. If I needed anything, you'll flip you do anything. You always looked out for me, but my relationship with you is different from others. And my relationship with you doesn't depict others' perception.
But if you're talking about people losing money, you can't say that no more. You can't say that.
Well, you did lose $6,000 out your wallet.
I lost $6,000 out of my wallet, but it's $6,000.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
What you dapping me for? What you dapping me? It's a lot of money, but it's a lot of.
There you go. You got him, buddy.
It's a lot of money, but it's very little considering,
Yeah, I mean, it's easy. What I'm saying, the point I'm trying to make is that it's easy to point something of somebody who has a track record. Same thing with me. I have a bad track record, so it's easy. It's gonna anything that happens now, moving on. If Joe was to complain about something, that's flip. They wouldn't give me the benefit of the doubt. They're not even looking at my intentions of what happened. That's what I'm saying. You're talking about me, like even with me, I caused a lot of issues for a lot of people. A lot of people said a lot of things about me. Right. Allegations, all these things that I've overcame. And regardless of what it is, it didn't matter. Because the perception of the person, because you loud or because you act like this, they're going to automatically think that I'm wrong. They don't care about your explanation. Even when the homie did a blog and said, Flip don't owe me nothing, they don't care about that. They say, Flip, you still owe. The person in question.
Who is they?
The people.
What people? You don't know their names, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. Even if you knew their names, it doesn't matter. It doesn't stop anybody from continuing to live their lives and doing better in this world.
I get another water.
Sure. Do you understand what I'm saying, Joe, at all? Like, can you see my vision?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it to you as well that, opinions of others don't matter?
No,
they don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Not to Joe. Let me tell you.
It can't matter to me.
You know what Joe's favorite thing to do? To me is, if somebody comes on my show and they say anything about Joe calls me the next day to talk about everything except that, just to show me he doesn't give a fuck about it.
That's some type of mastermind that we for. He know what he's doing.
No, it's hilarious, but he does it every time.
But you're aware of his actions.
Yeah.
You're aware that he's doing it. You are aware of that he's doing it. I think
and it kind of showed me not to take anything personal. In a way, he kind of.
I agree.
Other people have told me that, but him doing that kind of doubles down on the. Yeah, you really shouldn't take none of this shit personal.
Do you feel like being at the head of the table? That's why everybody at the head of the table gets blamed. regardless of what league, being at the head of the table. Because even Joe said earlier when we were talking about the person who podcast it is, whose studio you're in, you're going to get blamed, right? But if we're being blamed, and regardless of what happened,
ain't nobody fighting on my
or mine.
That just leaves you.
Damn. Oh man, how you gonna do?
Yo.
Nobody fought on my.
Hey man,
Nobody fought on my shit either.
Some of us grew up watching Montel Jordan and Oprah, and some of us watching Jerry Springer.
I got it. Fact.
Excuse me.
A lot of I mean, people have walked out on mine. I mean, Keith Murray walked out.
Why? What'd you do to Keith Murray?
Jay Mills walked out.
What did you do to Keith Murray?
Keith Murray walked out because he said something about Vlad, and then he wanted to move on, and I wanted to ask him why did he feel that way. He said, "Move on," and he said, "If you're not gonna move on, I'm gonna walk out." And I said, "All right," and he walked out. He got him and walked out.
I haven't really had a stern walking out moment yet.
Walked out.
Me neither.
I mean, Jay Mills walked out because I wouldn't stop talking about Smack. I said that about giving Smack credit and stuff. He walked out, and I don't know, it was like 20 minutes in.
And now he's battling on Smack.
Yeah, he's battling Geechee Gotti, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jay Mills.
It's Jay Mills.
What are you talking about?
You know who Jay Mills is?
Yes.
He's
battling Geechee Gotti on Smack. But he walked out of Flip's show because Flip kept talking about Smack.
No, I was trying to make him admit to something.
What?
Forgot. I think giving Smack credit for something. No.
Look,
I think it was I don't know, something, me and being Flip.
Why would Jay Mills be bad on Geechee Gotti?
I don't know.
I mean, Geechee Gotti.
why not?
Wouldn't he?
Why not? Why not? Math Hoffa's not there. Who cares? Who cares?
What are you pointing at me for?
No, we joking around it. But shout out to Smack, shout out to BZ, shout out to all you niggas.
You plan on battling again, Math?
Hell no. Hell no.
None at all?
I feel about battling how Joe feels about rap.
Don't put my name in none of that shit.
Nah, I'm gonna mix you with it.
When I go do your show, or when I did your show, you had them say, "Why don't you run a rap again? I don't understand it." Blah, blah, blah. You said all that.
Yeah, I did.
So don't use my.
I understand now.
Oh, okay.
I understand
right,
now.
Then rock out.
Yeah, it's not worth it for me to stand in front of these capping ass, watching them cap their ass off about me. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. And I definitely did not see $1 million battle rapping.
Okay. So you're not gonna battle rap anymore?
Yeah, I doubt it. If I do, it's gonna be like Legends Only or some shit.
I think you're battle rap.
I'm gonna try to convince Joe to do a Legends Only with me.
Oh,
that'd be fire.
So you saw $1 million doing media?
Yes.
I think you'll battle again.
You think I'll battle again?
I saw more than $1 million. And just for the record, I don't want to talk about it. I've been like
that's cool.
I don't want we're not cool. Why are you doing that to me? I'm just saying.
Why?
Because you made a face. Like, you just made a face at me. Don't do that.
Yo, I love Kobe here.
It's not. I'm not talking about that. It's not about that.
Keep doing this.
I think he wanted to keep doing it, but this is what I feel. See, me and Mav would be 100% in, but I feel like you have so much going on. I feel that you will lead us, even though you'll be here for us. You sit on the phone when I'm there for you guys when you call.
That's true.
You're the one that could really spearhead this. Him too. I mean, based off of your
spearhead. What do you mean?
Listen, let me finish.
Spearhead what?
Hold on, man. Stop. I don't like pressure. Nigga, hold on. No double ask me a question. Your experience with deals and stuff. If people were interested in us, like I like you guys. You were the one who they'll talk to based off your experience. I mean, they talk to all of us, but your experience. And I don't feel that you'll put 100% into it. So I told Mav, Mav was like, yo, Flip, what do you think? I would love to, but it's about Joe. I think that's how I feel.
You said Joe wouldn't put 100% into it?
No, like he has a lot going on. That's what I felt.
We all got a lot going on. But if the check is there and the job is set, I think Joe's gonna do his job. I'm gonna do my job, and you're gonna do your job.
Look at the all right, man, forget it. You want to make me see wrong? He know what I'm saying, bro. He just gonna
To that you say, he just said something to you.
No, but you know what I'm saying. You answer. You know exactly what I mean.
I don't.
Do you have enough time to do another pod with 2 other different individuals? An actual show, like a show. Whether it's.
Are we negotiating?
I'm just asking. I'm asking you straight up. Like, can you dedicate time to do a show?
I have the time for the things I need to have the time for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I apologize then, and I apologize to you jumping out the window. If you say I did think that because you have a lot going on.
We're here on Thanksgiving.
I actually kind of asked the network already if they was interested in that.
What they said, no?
I didn't mean to jump out the window like that.
What they said?
Of course they're interested. I don't know if it got back to Joe. Did it get back to you? Cool. I trust the source.
I'm proud of you though. Let me say that I do utilize time to get at you sometimes, but I'm extremely proud of you. You have a great heart and a great mind, and I feel like you just always gonna look like the bully because of things, but you're not. You're really a nice guy that care about others. Nobody could ever tell me anything different. Same thing with Joe. Got a lot of love for Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I appreciate you guys even sitting down here and considering, doing something. You saw $1 million in media. You saw tens of millions of dollars, and I can't disclose what I saw. But I think it's good. Round of applause for y'all. A bunch of rich motherfuckers came together. Round of applause. You rich. You rich. How many seasons of Love and Hip Hop you did, Joe?
4.
4. And it did nothing to you. Love and Hip Hop is the grave for a lot of motherfuckers. It did nothing to you. Cardi got out her first joint, blew up. It did nothing to you. A lot of us, not everybody, because I got some friends there. Don't get mad. A lot of motherfuckers.
I don't call it the grave.
I got friends there too, so.
Is it not the
graveyard? Because I feel like some people realize.
Joe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's not a graveyard.
Yeah, because some people just find they got another talent.
We're not talking about the people that.
And people make whole careers on that.
Of course.
Like Rich been there for.
I'm not talking about Rich.
Every year.
I'm not talking about Rich. I'm not
Yandy.
I'm not talking about my friends.
And Love and Hip Hop do the right thing sometimes. They stood by.
I'm not talking about Peter Guns. I'm not talking. I'm just an individual. I'm talking. I'm not talking about the people that we rock with.
Was your shit scripted?
No.
You really proposed?
Yeah.
No, it's improv. Stop,
really?
Man.
They don't write and tell you what to do. Just shit, Joe. Man. It's all right. Is it in your contract? Is it in your contract not to do this?
They didn't do that to me.
Did you tell her that you was going to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. So so that's scripted, bro. She knew it was coming.
Maybe she knew. Well, she knew. I'm sure she knew.
Right.
What was the best season of?
Well, both times probably.
What was the best season to y'all?
No, Sin didn't know because that was my production.
Huh?
I said Sin didn't know because I proposed twice on there.
That was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout
out to you.
You and Sin still together.
Shout out to you.
You and Sin still together, right?
No, we co-parent.
Hold on real quick, man. I'm sorry. Shout out to the motherfucking GOAT, the club dweller, the late night straggler, moving in and
straggler?
out, seeing and making it happen.
Joe, you a straggler? You a straggler?
You that?
You a straggler?
Jesus has touched you and blessed you. Round of applause. You were in there. I saw you in the club. I used to see you in the corner, nigga.
What?
Working your magic. And look what happened. God. You that nigga. Man, I seen him, man. I'm going to get to you, too, because you invited
What exactly happened?
You invited to people's lives. You that nigga, too.
What you talking about?
You got girlfriends. I knew before they got with you and you changed their life. I have it on my show where they said they'll never do it. Big math. Round of applause for this nigga too.
Pause.
I hate when you bring skit flip into pod flip.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but
right.
You're doing this.
The voice. Not that nigga.
Hold on, you wasn't
the voice when it gets like.
I'll tell you the truth. Let me break each down. You were that nigga because I remember going to Starlets. I have pictures before you met been with said individuals, and I remember watching you sit in a corner when you walk in on the right in the corner, and you just seem cool. When you look your way, you're not doing nothing. You're just cool. But you're working in a way, meaning that you're just putting your great energy in attracting beauty. That is slick to me. I would like to catch you. I be watching him. I give him credit because I have audio and video of individuals saying that they would never participate in a certain lifestyle, and he converted them, said individuals, in my opinion, and I respect it. Exactly. Yes. Not dissing. I respect it. He.
I love how your son claps when we clap. That's great.
Yeah,
Shout out to JR.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I respect it. Sin, right? Sin came on as Erica Menda's best friend. That whole thing? Or
Leave my family out of your mess, please.
no, not a bad thing. I'm
He
just
has,
saying.
he has children with this woman now.
Please.
You have 2 or 1?
Yeah,
Leave us out of whatever.
So it's not a joke. It's not bad. Is it 2 or 1, Joe?
One.
Sin is a wonderful person. She does music. Her music is fire.
Thank you.
I
Appreciate you.
I was her friend as well. I know her.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna say anything bad. I would never disrespect you like that.
I would like to not be a part of that. That's all I'm saying.
Can I say shout out to her?
Sure.
Shout out to Sin.
Yo, when you gonna rap again, bro?
All right. I might.
She's on face.
What's up? You gonna do a Legends Only?
What's that?
Legends Only. The shit I did with Meth and Nicky Jam?
No.
All right, come on.
Why?
Son.
Because I'm not going to do a Legends Only.
Tell us
Why
why.
not?
Why wouldn't you? Because you're not getting paid for it?
No. I'll just figure out a different way to do it if I want to do it. That's all.
You don't do it on stage? You put a mic down when you battled Hollow.
Yo, this nigga don't care about your posture or nothing with these.
Yeah, these shares is special. Trying to this is the corner.
God damn it.
I promise if we do this again,
Pause.
that I get better chairs. I get individual seats. You messed up my mic stand.
It's all right.
You wouldn't do a Legends Only. Stop, Math. That's rude. That's rude.
It's not rude.
That's rude. Math, that's rude. Stop.
You want look, we was
You wouldn't do it. Did it. But you're definitely, if you were to do it, you didn't step back into, that arena as far as battle rapping, since you battled Hollow. And I thought you did pretty well. I like that I was there.
Joe 3-0, you heard?
Quick 30.
You heard?
Quick 30. What?
You walked off. I don't think it was 30. Didn't you leave?
Oh, 21 then.
Huh? 21. Oh, 2-1. Do you think that you ever discuss why you walked off of that? Or why you left? What got you upset? I think
I've talked about it before. If that's what you're asking me.
Do you think that was it because that I think I heard something where you said that it was a different in personalities or something like that. Like you guys were cool one minute and then certain things that were said that you felt offended?
No.
You didn't say that?
Never.
So why you walked off the stage?
Not because he said something that offended me.
Okay.
The crowd started booing.
Oh yeah, I was over it. I'm ready to go. Man, I ain't remember my third.
That was a weird environment.
I ain't remember my third. I was getting out of there. I got out.
So you bluffed them to get up out of there?
No, it just was divine timing. Had they not done that, I would have stood up there and tried to remember my third.
Right.
But once they was booing, I couldn't. Now I can't hear the third in my head, so I'm out of here. Y'all got it.
Do you think that holding the mic was a mistake? How you wanted to
That was a mistake.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a
what I'm
mistake.
saying. You should do Legends Only.
That
You know
was a
how we
mistake.
do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go to the studio, we knock it out.
I'm retired now, so
That's fine.
You're not retired.
how you gonna tell
Nicky
me?
Jam has never rapped in his life. He did it.
Good for Nicky Jam.
You that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yo, Joe, you gonna rap again, man?
I think
We
Legend
gonna
Only
rap
with Joe.
again.
I think a Legend Only with Joe would be dope.
I need a good like back and forth Jaden Styles with Joe one time, the podcast gods, you know what I'm saying? The ball masters slash podcasters. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy.
He had this in his mind.
He started writing already.
He had this in his
Yeah,
mind already.
facts.
I agree. I think you should do it, Joe.
I tell you what I'm not doing. I ain't coming back up here again without some air circulating in here.
Stop saying
I ain't gonna say it again to you. It be hot in here. I got the bubble guts. I'm sweating. It's tough in here.
Did your co-host take what I said personally?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
The heat on? He wouldn't say anything.
Nobody said nothing to me about it.
Maul definitely responded to me when I said, "Oh, they tried to Rory and Mal me."
What'd he say?
He was like, "Rory and Mal, I don't know what you're talking about." Said a couple things. It wasn't nothing disrespectful.
He just said that he'll, if you need him to come down, he'll come down and talk about it, holler at you.
It's such an idiot, yo.
No, not fighting. No, he said he'll sit down and talk. He'll give him more clarity. I watched it because I hit him up after.
Yo.
What?
He'll flip his a dick.
How?
Yo, I got a fire Rory and Mal bar though. Shout out to
Holy shit.
Tragedy Gaddafi. I did a joint for his project. It's a fire Rory and Mal.
You just stupid.
Crazy.
Before I was talking earlier. I don't know if you
So
remember.
nobody wants to hear the ball. You see how they just brushed over that. The ball is fire.
Yeah, man.
It's
Yeah,
fire.
man. Yeah, man.
And it's just yo, let's change the subject. It's
No,
not,
yeah, you're
it's
right.
not assist this his rap career.
How do you
We're
feel
trying to
about-
keep him podcasting.
Let me ask you a question.
Mav goes platinum. Our show idea is over. It's over.
Hold on. Yeah, man. I can't do it. Yeah.
Holy shit. Where?
I'm gonna ask you a question too, man.
Where?
I'm gonna ask you a question too about this.
What?
Man, ain't let it ride neither.
I'm not no more. I'm not.
That ain't even happened.
I need to know. Like,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right.
see, now I'm trying to remember how to go. Okay, all right.
Turn that off him and turn it.
As I said, I was that young boy thugging in the halls. Applaud me like Nori. I was thugging but evolve. I ain't throw the guns away. I stuffed them in the wall. Think you disrespecting Rory and I'm coming with them all. Fire.
That's nice.
That's what we rewinded for.
Yeah, facts. Think you disrespecting Rory? I'm coming with them all.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
That would hit in the building, Joe. But you would know.
You said you're not battling no more.
Yeah, you're right.
Turn it, JR.
You're right.
I'm gonna.
Who would I battle though?
Yo, math.
I'm just asking.
Stop, bro. I did it to you. You
who
had to
would
do
I
it to me
battle?
back long. Stop, bro. All right.
Who would I battle?
I said, go ahead. All right, you're right, man. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm just saying, who would I
You doing
battle?
it back? You still. Oh,
Who would I battle?
so much people to battle.
Who?
Murder Mook. It's a fact. Look, come on, Mike. Leave it. He got it. That's rule, math.
Yo, come on, man. Everybody mother know that's not happening.
He just did.
Next.
He just did great.
Next.
He
Who
just
else?
did great.
Next.
I think
Who
he'll.
else?
I think he'll battle you now.
Next. Who else?
I think he'll battle you now.
Next. Who else?
Why is it next?
Next. Who else?
Why is it next? Next is the R&B group.
See, this is where you gotta ask the audience, like, yo,
Why is it next?
you know the history of, it's just not happening, bro.
But you guys did a show together. He came on My Expert Opinion.
Yeah, that's right, and he got crucified for it. So,
You don't think? Okay.
now he don't even say hi to me no more. It's like, it's bad.
He don't say hi to you at all.
No,
Where will he see you to
thought
say
we
hi
was
to you?
friends, man. Thought we was
Look at the
friends.
camera, make sure everybody good. Where will he see you to say hi to you at?
Harlem. I be in Harlem all the time.
And he walks past you and I say hello?
Nah, it's just weird. You know when it's weird. You see somebody and it's like, oh yeah, what up?
I mean,
You done did my show like twice, and I get a yeah, what up?
I think you'll do good. I think he's
Something strange is going on.
I think Mook is a businessman. I think now that he beat Geechee Gotti, and I think that now you're doing great in the podcast world. I think it's something that people will want to see.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think so. I don't think nobody want to see that. Nah. Ask Joe. Ask Joe if you want to see it.
I would see it.
You do?
My man.
I would see it.
My man.
As he yawns.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. Love the excitement and the enthusiasm.
I do want to see that.
I love that.
I yawn because I'm tired. But
say that. Oh my God.
What? Yeah, I am tired. But yeah, I would fucking see that. You shitting me?
Who you got winning?
What year they battling? Math might be rusty.
They battling next year, 2023
Oh no,
summer.
Math might be too rusty.
Yeah, might
2024.
He might be too rusty.
So wait, you give it to 2024?
If it don't happen soon, I don't know.
I agree. So you think he'll lose?
I don't know, but he'll have an uphill battle.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What?
I don't know. I don't know about that. An uphill battle? Nah.
I called Mook beating Gotti too.
He did beat him.
Yeah.
Everybody told me I was crazy.
I feel like that was karma. It was karma. When you battle on the West Coast, you want to get the shit at the door. Yo, you can only bring 5 guys in, Math. You can only bring in 5. 5 guys. That's it. We're at our capacity. It's COVID. And you get inside, and Geechee's there with 27 Crips. You just know how it's going to look.
Do you?
You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to battle Mook still, Math? Is it in you?
No.
Oh, okay, then say that.
Why?
I mean, of course, I wouldn't want to battle a nigga. Neither did I just watch beat the best nigga that they said I lost to. I wouldn't want to battle.
I know I didn't lose.
I know you ain't. I don't feel you lost to Geechee neither, but the people said so.
Yeah, I know I didn't lose.
And
Motherfuckers should have paid attention.
I think you did
those
great.
rounds.
I think you did great. I think that your posture was good.
You know, son.
Being in LA,
you should have paid more attention to those rounds, son. You feel me?
Map that nigga to me.
You know, some niggas won't be pen pals now if they paid attention to them rounds,
I'm just saying,
bro.
but listen.
It's
Matt
what it is.
said that 2 years ago. He said, if I would kill it. Like, now you trying to be like, to now I have to come up with that. Of course, I wouldn't want to battle a nigga that beat the nigga that they said I lost to.
I got different aspirations now. Like, I want to be on tracks with people.
That's you.
That you don't expect me to hang with. You know what I mean?
That's facts. You are talented, man. Nobody can take that from you.
Thank you very much.
You would I think that you and Mook would be dope, though. I think if Mook, I think that 2023 Summer Madness. I think first of all, you'll be in a better position to do better negotiation because of your position. You'll be bringing different eyes.
How about I just book it?
He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do
How about I just book it?
Harlem don't do shit like that.
Yeah. Oh,
you think
wow.
Mook all like? You think he gonna say?
Oh, that's too much. That's too much.
Come on, man. You know.
That's too much.
You say you know niggas they gonna allow. You think Mook gonna say, yo, yeah, we're gonna do book it? No.
Yeah, okay, cool. He gonna ask somebody for the money.
Would you give him what he want? If he got ridiculed for being on your show, imagine the ridicule he'll get for having you book the battle.
Imagine the ridicule I would get for having to pay him, but I don't got no real problem with that. Like, I do it myself at this point.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's a battle league that'll pay me what I want anyway. I just don't believe that.
How much you want? Oh, that's private. I respect that.
I'll leave that open. You know what I mean?
Respect that. Okay. I was saying something earlier real quick, and I was with Joe talking earlier. I wanted to get this out real quick about Caribbean. Remember I was saying that too?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that I feel like a lot of the Caribbean people, artists, I'm talking about, they're not up for Grammys or they're not getting the recognition, but the people around the world, I think I use the word appropriate, right? You know, they enjoy the food and stuff like that. And Ebach was saying, well, of course they would. He brought up an example about the Italians in China, how the Italians took the noodles from the Chinese, and you know what I mean? So I do feel like what I was saying to you, Joe, I want to know how you feel about this. And I wanted to ask you this. Why do you feel like the soca artists, like a Marshall Montano, yesterday he celebrated 40 years in music. He packed out King's Theater. He packed out the Barclays. But why is his name not in the nominations of Grammys when he could go around the world and bring about 30 or 40,000 people out by himself? Why do you think that the United States of us, the people, don't consider that?
Can I jump in? For the same reason that Joe and I were not nominated in the podcast awards.
What? Man, why you painting about it?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, listen, I'm not saying that. because I don't submit to be nominated. I don't be trying to be nominated.
Okay.
But when it comes to the Grammys, everybody got to know your name, not just the people in your field, but the orchestra players, the orchestra leaders, the people, the voters from all of the other categories got to know who you are. It's not just your people that are filling out the checking the boxes on the votes. That's a problem. It's not a perfect system. They got to fix it. Like when I get the thingamajiggy, I know my people, but there's mad other people I don't know, and you can't not check a box. So I'm sure that has something to do with it. The system needs improvement.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That how can a man, like I just said, how can a man bring out 150,000 people?
I was mad Essence didn't win award Record of the Year.
Who was that? What? Who was that?
Essence?
Yeah.
With Tim's.
Who?
Tim's. You know the record. It's fine.
It's a song. How'd it go?
I'm not singing it to you, but you know the song.
Okay.
You don't need no one.
Yeah, you got it.
That song. That should have won Record of the Year, but it didn't.
Who won Record of the Year?
That year? Something else. I don't remember.
Do you think that it's a biasness in that field? Do you think that,
it's business, it's politics, business, and relationships.
Let me just say this to y'all. It shouldn't be politics. You guys go to Carnival in Trinidad. You out there hitting everything raw out there when you in Carnival, when they throwing tar. You eating their food, smashing their women, but you can't nominate their top artists. You can't nominate a Marshall Montana or a Bungie Garland. Huh? That go to the Barclay and pack out the Barclay single-handedly. You want to smash their women, eat doubles, eat roti, curry chicken. Nah, we're not doing that. I'm vouching. I'm making my claim right now for the Caribbean. And let me tell you why. Rip Michaels just said to Major Hype, when Major Hype did the audition for Wild 'N Out, that you shouldn't use the Caribbean to talk. You shouldn't use your Caribbean accents. Then after Major Hype did the audition, and they thought he did good, but he didn't, he said that it was told to him by the higher ups, and I'm not even going to throw shots because I'm going to the auditions, that people in Idaho or people around the world may not understand the accents or the dialect. What are we talking about here? So then when Michael Blackson do it, it's okay because of what?
Nah, I ain't the same. That ain't the same.
Oh, here you go.
That ain't the same.
Why is that the same?
I had Junior Reed on the pod, and there was definitely a disconnect. Look, I'm from Crown Heights. My background, we island. We from the islands.
Say it.
We from the islands. I grew up around Jamaicans, Jews, Trinidadians, all that. Right?
Of course.
But he was losing me a couple times when he was saying shit.
What? He gonna say that, bro? You Bayesian, bro.
I know, but he was losing me.
So are you disconnected with your Caribbean side because of America?
No, I'm not disconnected. It's just like you from the islands, you understand certain shit. You can't expect somebody from up here to understand everything that's going on in the islands or everything, all the slang, and stay current with it unless you're in that scene. I'm not Bobby Condas. I'm not Jabba. I'm Math Hoffa. I'm not in it.
Why did you just say that?
Because
That's
I'm
rude.
not. It's not rude.
Why did you bring their
It's
names
not rude.
up?
I'm not.
Why did you bring their names up?
Because they're in the scene, bro. They're in that scene. So, you know what I mean? But it was a great interview. You opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Yeah, shout out to
and we also got a record done together. Stay tuned. That's coming out. But I didn't.
Do you
There
represent?
were a lot of people complaining that they couldn't understand what he was saying.
Do you represent your Caribbean roots? Do you represent your Caribbean roots?
Hell yeah. I'm the reason Ill Will don't do the Jamaican plug no more.
Why
I
not?
bodied him twice with it.
You're not the.
I am bro. He's never done it since our battle.
Ill Will is ill. Like, shit, don't bring up his name.
He has never done it again since our battle.
Ill Will's one of the nicest, man. Chill, man. Why you?
Bruh, go watch Cortez and Math Hoffa versus Ill Will and Rum Nitty, where I bodied him with it there, and go watch Math Hoffa versus Ill Will, where I bodied him with it again.
So what do you think it is?
He stopped doing it.
So you
after
agree?
that.
So you agree with the people? Because you agree with So Rip Michaels told me yesterday in King's Theater.
I don't agree with that. I feel like it's for who it's for.
So
they shouldn't have.
So
like that's like when the people that were telling Selena you should sing songs in English. Like I get it. It's a marketing thing, but at the same time, like you're trying to force him to be somebody that's not.
You know who Major Hype is, right?
Right.
You know who Major Hype is? You heard? Do you think he's entertaining?
Cool.
Have you ever watched his videos? You talking to Mike? Pull the mic. If you watch his videos,
I've seen him.
Right.
We can't hear the mic.
When Idris Elba does,
I've seen him. I don't watch them.
When Idris Elba does interviews in America, he don't put on an American accent.
I see what you're saying.
You dig what I'm saying? Like that's ridiculous to ask somebody to do that.
Do you agree when you hear that he wouldn't have made Wild 'N Out due to the fact of the dialect, him switching up the different characters that they feel at the corporate office? This is what I heard. This is what Rip said, that the people in Idaho or Cincinnati wouldn't understand that. Do you can understand that from a business? I don't agree with that. I don't
agree with that.
Okay, I don't agree with that neither. I'm Jamaican and Haitian. I'm Haitian and Jamaican.
First of all, if they throw him on the show, they're throwing him on for his audience, not their audience. That makes no sense.
And shout out to Wild 'N Out. I did, years
shout out to Nick Cannon on number 12.
Yo, Nick,
number 12.
G Money told me what you said. Like, I was supposed to go to auditions. Let me just tell you, shooting yourself in the foot. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was supposed to go to auditions. And I said, I'm Queen's Flip 4 years ago. I'm not going to. I told Khan and Hitman, I'm not going to auditions. And I missed the opportunity. Very selfish, inflated ego. I thought I was bigger than who I was or what I was. And, thank God, I just smoked a Chico Bean recently. He like, yo, Flip, I'm a fan. Come up there, and he inspired me to go to do the auditions. And it's something that I do regret, because when my kids watch Wild 'N Out, I tell them, turn it off, because I could have been there. I don't want, don't watch it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you be a part of Wild 'N Out at this point? Would you? I'm just asking.
As what?
If Nick was like,
the answer is yes.
Yeah.
He keep running up and down 125th Street, shoving people. Yeah. Yes, he would be a part.
You would go
Yes,
Wild
he
'N
would do
Out?
Wild 'N Out.
Would you become like a cast member? Would you demote yourself from here and become part of that?
Why is it a demotion?
Because you run this, right?
It's not a demotion.
Why would you say demotion?
You said it's not a demotion.
No, because you can still run this and work somewhere else.
No, and I get it, because you do that. I get that. Right.
Thank you, Joe.
You do it also. What do you?
I'm saying he could.
Why you think? Why you think it's a demotion?
Because I've seen your show. I've watched your show through years.
Thank you.
It wouldn't be too hard for Flip to come up with his own and be a competitor or in the same realms of Wild 'N Out.
Why must I compete with them?
I'm not saying compete. I'm saying you could create your own.
Would you do Wild 'N Out?
No, I would do it if I was a guest.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
But I would not be part of the cast.
You wouldn't be a cast member.
Yeah, no.
But you feel like it's demoting who you are.
No, it's just I'm not that funny. I'm not like a funny, playful guy. I'm funny, but I'm not like on the spot like, yo, I need you to tell a joke right now, or you're fired. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Why do you think they talk like that?
Huh?
I don't think they talk like that.
I think when you're part of somebody else's program, you have to produce or get fired.
Yeah,
right?
but it don't go like that. They have topics and people to help you. They have sheets and read off of.
Right, but if you're not, if you go through a season and you're not like producing with the way they expect you to, they're gonna let you
talking
go.
about if you're part of the cast, then all right, got it. That's different.
No, I'm
talking
saying
about
like
if you're part of the cast. I'm not.
If you're part of the cast, right?
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay,
I'm not doing that.
Okay,
I don't like the being able to be fired thing. I don't dig that. It's never been my thing.
how did you get into polygamy relationships?
Okay, I'm gonna cut you off.
How we
Exit
just
me out.
How we just
'Cause
went?
I gotta go to bed and get ready for work.
I had to ask him that.
You can ask him all about this.
I'm not gonna ask you
polygamy
that.
shit.
I just want to ask him this.
Why the white couches? Why white couches?
Because it's It was 8 months if you wanted to customize the color. You had to wait 8 months.
8 months?
Because of the port. That's just Italian.
Yeah.
Shipping and all that. I didn't have 8 months. I needed it fast. So white it was.
So what type of customization would you do?
I just want different colors.
Yeah.
I didn't want white. You have sitting on white twice a week.
I like the look.
I like the look too now that I did it, but
Right.
I may have to buy new couches.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it's
white.
dirty.
Yeah, facts. Brand new jeans. Brand new jeans is gonna leave all types of marks in that shit.
Shit bleeding all over.
High end shit. That's like the dye is still sitting in that shit.
Yeah. So do you can you see, of course, with more preparation? You know, Mav had an idea. Can you see us doing a show together, us three?
I'm gonna tell you exactly
All jokes aside.
what I can see. I can see us doing I'm trying to think of the word, but it wouldn't just be, you had everyday struggle, not like that. More of not a reality show, but a show and a reality show where we create the show. The show is the product, but then there's creating the product. We let people have insight on that, disagreements and all that shit, and you know what I mean? Like the full shit. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm following you.
Where it's 3 different personalities, 3 different lifestyles, 3 different, your families, relationships, all that shit. But then we come together.
Family relationship, what?
Because nowadays people try to split it up. They try to get you, come do this reality show because you're doing that show. But what if there was like a reality show and then a show and then back to reality and then a show and then back to reality? You dig what I'm saying? We cover 2 markets.
Interesting concept.
I think it's dope. I just have a problem with what you just did, but I'll let that go.
What?
You said family, because I'm in family. You said relationship, because you're in a relationship, but then you said you skipped yourself.
Yeah, family and relationship, both of us, all 3 of us.
Oh.
Yeah, family and relationship.
Respect. What do you think before we get up out of here? You see us 3 doing something together, honestly?
I could see it.
Why do you think he's here?
No, it's not. No, listen, I know what I'm saying, man. Why you keep? I don't.
And I'm feeling away because you keep asking Joe. Like,
no, I know.
No.
No. Listen.
You think Joe?
No. We don't. Listen. Hold on. Listen. It's not about that, and I'm not gonna say nothing insulting. I think that I appreciate both of you guys even coming here, and especially. But I know I had the conversation with you already. You already like that's why I'm not asking you.
Like I said, I already.
You like yo Flip. I think that You said it to me.
I'm kind of like finding out what people are interested in ahead of time.
But you wanted to do topics. You said you feel we should do topics. I feel like you guys do topics already. What would differentiate us from everybody else? You do topics, he do topics, or what make us different of doing topics?
All right, you ever watch The Anchor Man?
No. A movie?
Yeah.
Jim Carrey?
Will
Ferrell? No, I don't remember it.
We have a news network, and then we just follow a little bit into our lives around it. But we have a news network because there is no black news network. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love you both.
Thank you.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Have a good day.
Have a good nap.
Nap. I had to work. Not nap time.
Yeah, work in the morning
tomorrow?
after Thanksgiving. God
Yeah.
damn it!
How
Who's
early?
slaving you now, Joe?
Yeah, these niggas want their pod Saturday. They don't care nothing about Thanksgiving.
Who's the company?
The band.